October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios! Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and we are back with some more Ace Attorney. In the last episode, well, the trial concluded after Old Bag kind of said that there was more people there that day at the studio, that being the producer and the director. And in this episode, well, we're going to be doing just that, going back to the studio and examining for more clues, and I forgot that there was a slide button. And, yeah, I guess we'll talk for a little bit before we get started, and, yeah, we are basically halfway through the Let's Play already, and, I do want to land a certain joke. This is why I started this Let's Play around this time. You'll see when we come to it. Also, I do mention in my Fire Emblem Heroes video that I want to give out my first hint, and that is, well, aside from it being a dual Let's Play, but there are sequels. Both of them are sequels to previous Let's Plays we have done, so be on the lookout for that. Lastly, I just want to say that while my Ace Attorney Let's Play hasn't been impressive viewership-wise, I'm still happy doing it, and it's something that I enjoy doing it, so it's not going to affect me in the future whether I do another Ace Attorney Let's Play or not. You know, it's definitely something new for the channel, and it's not for everyone. But I understand that completely. I'm willing to take a little bit of a hit in viewership just to continue doing a hobby and doing something that I love. So, I do apologize if this is, like, not meeting to my viewership standards. I do understand, though. Anyways, Maya's theme. Let's have a listen to it, because it's honestly one of my favorite themes in all of Ace Attorney. It's pretty cheerful, and it fits your character. Yeah, it's an awesome theme. I guess also one last thing to really talk about is that this case in general so far. Ace Attorney as a whole tends to have more story-motivated cases revolving around Phoenix or Maya, for example, but you'll sometimes have this little bit of a break. I feel like over here it makes sense because this is the first time we really have Maya along with us, and it really introduces her character and what she likes and how she is, like her interactions and dynamic with Phoenix. So, yeah, I feel like this is the best way to really introduce it, especially introducing something like the Steel Samurai into Ace Attorney, so I don't really have a problem with it or anything. I think this is a really good case, as we'll go through, and I'll probably give my final thoughts on the case once we finish it, but yeah, as a whole, you'll see some of these, like, more filler-ish cases later on in the series, and, yeah, the more story ones, especially the fact that, like, Phoenix, so far, it's a little bit of a problem with the first game, that Phoenix doesn't really get much character development in the first game as a character himself, while everybody else around him kind of does. But don't worry, he'll get his comeuppance in one of the last case in the game, and also in later games as well. Anyways, let's actually talk to Maya finally. I know it took me a few minutes to actually begin doing anything, but what to do? What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to those studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Anyways, Maya giving us that funny look. Let's go to the detention center. October 18th, detention center, visitor's room. Oh, Mr. Wright! Thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes! I like the sad theme playing, even though he's like kind of just like, well... Actually, he is kind of sad, honestly. And just, putting on that smile, like, trying to stay strong. Like the hero that he plays. The fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say that they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us before that? Before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. She's being... I like the complete 180 she did on him. Poor WP. Anyways, let's go to the studio. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey! In the guard station! Look! She left her donuts! What? I wasn't going to eat them. We eat them anyways! Let's go get them! The computer that runs the studio security cameras, huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Oh, it's over here. Or a map of the studio. Okay, we already kind of read some of these. The weird thing is they refresh, like, each time you come here. And it doesn't have any different dialogue, so just, like, weird. Let's go outside of Studio 1 first. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick! Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get in without a problem. This monkey head is really heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? That's what Detective Gumshoe said. That's studio mascot. I think we already read this. I believe if we move... Yeah, outside Studio 2. Let's see Studio 1. October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is the murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Yeah, there's that. I guess we could go... Before we go to Studio 2, let's actually go to the employee area. Because there's actually something that we didn't really see. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to slide. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? But right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry about yourself. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right! See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. So yeah, we never really got to check this side. Unfortunately, you can't examine this ladder. Or the certified forklifter. There we go. Everyone was probably... Okay, we already read this. Oh no! Don't click on it again. The bike. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? I mean, it makes it easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop on the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. At least Phoenix is finally getting into it. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through the drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. I said just we rip it open! Let her go, Ham! Well, I guess some things are just meant to be broken. Yay! You know what? You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hi-ya! There! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain gate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't that make you feel great to do a good deed? Like that? Must be nice to live so guilt-free, so free of guilt. Let's go to the dressing room. Yep. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Power says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was asleep. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing, then. Huh. She's got a point. Let's see. Nothing new from what it seems. Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone! Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Alright, Samurai Boogie Woogie. Doesn't seem like anything here, honestly, so... Yep, the only place we really have to go to now is Studio 2. Oh, hello. Oh, ho, ho! You look like a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative garden fashion thing. So, how are the studios doing? There's a police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up over our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one particular in a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder? Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Seems like we're on to something, indeed. Alright, let's finally go to Studio 2. It's been too long since we did that, so let's go. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Nick! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure if we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. I guess we'll do some quick examining. Trailer door is locked. The key is probably in the guard station. I doubt they'll let us borrow it. Got some crates here. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Got a weird-looking fence here. Well, I mean, everything looks fine except for this. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Got empty plates here, too. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on these plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Let's check in here. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. It looks like it'd be a fun run. It looks like it'd run fine. Oh, it sounded like I was gonna say fun ride. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Phoenix. Oh, never mind. No, Nick, you don't have a driver's license. But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Nick is so me. Same age and no license. Alright, let's see if we can get that key. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you have been pretty strong to use a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I could think of? Guide map. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those key cards? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see, you better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those key cards here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Are we not supposed to get, like, where do I examine this? Ah, here we go. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to the trailer. Maybe next time. I guess the only place to go back to is the employee area. Or not. I guess we go back to the Studio 2? I don't know, sometimes this does get confusing. Closer inspection, blah blah blah. I don't think this is part of any temporary film set. So everything we need to see here. Guess we'll head back out. Maybe we present her something? She doesn't know what the guide map is for the studio? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Is there a way to get her to move from there? What is next time? I guess my only other option is to go back to Wright and Co. offices? No. I guess go back to Studio 1? No. Okay, my third option is to go back to the main gate in the employee area and go into the dressing room. WTF? Who are you dudes? LMAO! Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great Sal Manella? I make the elite shows, the Steel Samurai mine. RTFC, read the film credits. Really? You're the Sal Manella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine, Rolf. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Ugh, gross. How do you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume rock soars. Ugh. Rock soars? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffering overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess. Wait, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. And we got the Sailor Moon stuff going on. Rolf, LMAO. Pink Princess? Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Yeah, if you guys don't know, this guy is, well, Satin Manella. It's the pun of salmonella, like, you know, the thing that you get from raw chicken. But also the fact that, like, he is speaking in elite language, which is very old. Like, old people, not old people, but like old internet users used to use that all the time, from what I've been told, and also, well, heard rather, not been told. But yeah, we also saw this in our last Let's Play of Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, the Elite Hammer Bros. They were speaking basically the same way. Anyways, the day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak? Was it? Yeah, suck sores! I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suck sores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till 4 o'clock, after 4 o'clock, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, the meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean D. Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought the studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 o'clock p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major attention! Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. It sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. So yeah, it's kind of funny how, like, when he's talking serious, he's, like, not speaking that language, but whenever he's, like, being so unserious, he's just speaking in Leet. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. LOL! His face is so gross. Why are you staring at me like that? Yeah, he's, yeah. Definitely, well, very getting me uncomfortable, honestly. But that's the point of him. Samurai Spear. What do you mean things that don't interest you? This is the murder weapon. No. Anything else? Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Aha! You again! Eek! How rude! Acting like you've seen a ghost! You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, I know this whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. Are you sure talking a lot for someone with You sure are talking a lot with someone with sealed lips. Starting now! 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down! Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down! Nick, I think she's losing it. I wonder if in her rage we could just, like... Hey, no touching! Guess I better investigate there later. Trying to get there any chance possible. Guess we could check Studio 2 again? Or not. Actually, maybe we should? I feel like the things might have reset. No. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. Let's go into the employee area. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came right through that drain. Hey, Kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid! What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Right, let's talk to him. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me! Okay, then what's the last name said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always! The Steel Samurai always wins, always! I saw him, yeah, I saw everything! What? But no way am I to telling you losers! What? Wait! Let me go! He's gone! Huh? Something fell off the table when we bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Where was this sitting there, I wonder? Found on a table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Anyways, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Yeah, once we removed it, he found the right opportunity to go in. Huh? Where's that old windbag? I ought to hear of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick! That was her! Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Now's our chance. Quickly, quickly. Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. We found the key. The key to the trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Slipped into the pocket. It didn't even say go into the court record, just said slipped into the pocket. Alright, Studio 2 we go. Slide to the right. And open up that door. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened! Great! Let's go, Nick! She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick! Ugh, not that eager. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Eek! Someone's in here! Names. Oh, our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Well, she does look very attractive. It's just that the thing that turns me off is the smoking. Not a big smoking fan, to be honest with you, especially from basically every adult in my life was smoking. Like, my parents, my aunts and uncles, etc. Even, like, cousins. But I don't mind my cousins smoking, especially if it's not cigarettes. Oh, it's part of me about that. I spoke too much. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Do have quite a few posters. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Looks like they were designing a set to use on the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much that set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be a clue. There's some paper cups and a crumbled documents. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. I mean, it's already winter now, in real life. So, let's talk to her. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, Episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. The director? About the director, Sal Manella? Was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all the people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manella, give him this. But why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me the script for episode 13. It's like all this writing's on there, and it's just that sentence. Although everything else in that thing could just be something different. Anyways, we basically got the whole studio available to us now, although we have to go all the way back and forth for employee area and such. Let's go in the dressing room again. And present the Vasquez's memo. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick. Might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Okay. Oh wait, something new. I ate them. Their expiration date. Well, they were way past their expiration date anyway. Rolf. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears in her eye, welling in her eyes. She wanted to eat those expired treats first. Samurai soda. I feel like he had to have been around here. I think we are going to... Let's go to Studio 1, maybe? We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director? Maya! Take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember that the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick! The script. Good work. Oh wait, sure he did that before. There we go. I think we'll end off once we give him this. I know it's a little bit of a slow day, and especially since there's a lot to really do, and a lot of back and forth, honestly. There we go. Lastly, let's present the script. We found your script. Woo! Thanks! Still, I don't know. A woman is to be afraid when you bring something to her late. Say, do you think you dudes could take it down there for me? Thanks. Is that producer really that scary? She's certainly not normal. Why is he doing that? Ugh. Anyways, let's get out of here. Anyways, next time on Ace Attorney, we are going to go back to D. Vasquez with the script in hand. So, love my videos, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. Next time on Ace Attorney, we're going to be doing just that. So, see you guys then.